a safety short from the ATA Workers' Compensation Fund.
Hey, I'm Skibo Holman. I'm a physical therapist, and I work in the trucking industry trying to do a few things to help reduce risk of injury, reduce rate of injury, and reduce severity of injury when injury does occur. One of the things I do is work with trucking companies. I work with different industries, looking at ergonomics, looking at injury studies to try to see why that happens and what we can do to prevent it. Now, one of the things that I've found over 21 years in physical therapy of working on different workers' comp injuries is injuries don't occur in the places and doing the things you would think they occur. They occur a lot of times in the everyday activities and the repetitive injuries that occur when we're just doing things and not thinking. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Our bodies were designed to do our best work, our most forceful work, from an area right below the area of our chin, right above the level of our belt, to a small area right outside your shoulders. All right, that's what I call a power zone. It's where we generate the most force, and that's where we have the most control. Preventing injuries is about maintaining control. What I want to talk about right now is something as simple as hooking up a trailer, taking a trailer apart. All right? So this is a pretty ideal setup. I understand that. A lot of these types of things are in far-reaching places, and that's exactly why I want to talk about it. Talking about the power zone that I mentioned earlier, when you go to hook trailers up, when you go to take things apart, even at home, you want to try to maintain those things in that power zone. If you have to step up, that's a better option than sitting on the ground and reaching out into space in an area that you really don't have a lot of control on to do something that you're not really sure what's going to happen when you undo it. These are in an ideal position. They're right here at my chest. If I want to unhook these lines, they're right here. They're in my power zone. Easy. All right, that's different than if I'm in a dark alleyway somewhere at night. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm trying to torque on this area. I can't tell you how many guys I've treated basic shoulder strains that cause 6 weeks of work injury just from trying to unhook a trailer or trying to blow out tubes in different industries that I work in. It doesn't take a lot of force in this position to injure a shoulder versus this position to injure a shoulder. All right? Other things, small things that you don't think about when you're trying to do just what you need to do to get back out on the road, wear your gloves. Treated multiple injuries, lacerations, different types of contusions, where guys just didn't have the time to put on their gloves. They were trying to unhook a trailer, had a burr on it, had a flap that was protecting the hookups that came back down on their hand. Simple gloves would have prevented a lot of that. Now, another thing that I see a ton of are guys who get out of the truck, they're in a hurry, we're always in a hurry. They don't pay attention to what's going on around them. They're just focused on trying to get that load dropped, trying to pick up another load, whatever the case may be. There's rocks, small potholes, it's dark, ice. Some of the most traumatic injuries that I've treated have been ankle fractures, knee dislocations from guys just trying to do their work. Things went awry on the ground, and the next thing they know, they're down and they're out for 12 weeks. If you could just pay attention to what's going on around them, that can be prevented. Everything's not ideal. I worked in industry as well. You just have to do the best you can with what you got to try to minimize that risk. Thank you.